Welcome to the 2016 Progressive Diversity Day celebration. Over the years, we've used this day to celebrate things that make us different. In 2013, we celebrated with a potluck lunch featuring dishes from around the world. In 2014, we met Butch Fuller and learned about his Creek Indian heritage. Mr. Fuller provided insight into Alabama history through the eyes of a Native American. Last year, we met W.D. Foster and learned to see our surroundings through the eyes of a paraplegic. Mr. Foster introduced us to the Lima Foxtrot program at Lakeshore Foundation. Lima Foxtrot is dedicated to serving injured military members and offers numerous volunteer opportunities. This year, we are focusing on diversity that exists because of generational differences. More specifically, how technology and speech can cause a communication gap between people from different generations.
Today, we're gonna see how hip you are to modern slang by showing you a few words or phrases used today.
Okay.
I don't know a lot of those things, but I'll try.
Whoa, I am not so hip.
I think I'm a pretty hip guy.
Child, please. I am slang.
There's so many acronyms, and nothing means what you think it's gonna mean.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can hang with this type of jizmastics.
Do you know this slang?
Bay. Maybe it's sheep talk. Bye, bay.
No idea that. I've never heard of bay.
Bay, it's by the sea, by the beautiful sea. Bust. Butt.
Couldn't be a guy talking to his chick, because you'd say babe.
I think it's affectionate to friend.
If it's babe, and they spell it and they're pronouncing it bay.
I think this means like your babe.
This word is pronounced bay, and it's what you call your significant other or something that you really love.
No, that's babe.
They knocked out the B where they should have just put an apostrophe in.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Love you, bay. Hey, bay. Hey, bay. What you want, bay?
Hey, babe, let's go to a movie.
Would you take out the trash, Bay?
I like it. Oh, doggone, guys. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, bay.
Slang. I'm good at this.
YOLO, man, let's do it. Hashtag sweet. I think I'll be good.
From the 1950s.
Oh, from the 50s. Oh my God. Oh, I don't got this. I don't got this.
I don't think I'm gonna do well. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'll probably know like maybe one, maybe two.
I've watched a lot of like movies that pretend to be from the 1950s, so we'll see. Do you know this 50s slang?
Wazoo.
Wazoo?
I don't know this one.
Is that something you say when you're really excited?
Seems like something someone would say when they're excited. Wazoo!
The original version of like, what's up? So like they'll walk up to another person and be like, wazoo!
I've heard people use it. You know how they say like, she's got cash out the wazoo. You have a lot of something, excess.
I've heard of like the saying like up the wazoo. It could mean like butt.
So wazoo is actually another word for butt.
Oh, that's different.
I was way off. Never mind. Wazoo.
On fleek, on Donner, on Blitzen. Yeah, it's Christmas.
On fleek? I have no clue.
Do you guys use this? This is some sort of drug, kind of high or up or on crack.
It's sharp and exactly the way it should be. Somebody said, oh, your nails are so on fleek. And I said, what does that mean?
On fleek means that something is correct, on point, or looking its best.
Okay.
You're kidding me. I don't get it.
On fleek, where they get that word, that's a new word.
Like fly. I like fly better because I'm old.
Hey, you're so on fleek today, Bay.
Wet rag.
What?
When you pee yourself in the bed when you're little?
Alcohol maybe? Like a really, really drunk guy?
Wet rag. Can't be a good thing.
I feel like it would be an insult.
I know like wet blanket, like when someone is being a downer.
A person who is like a Debbie Downer.
Ugh, stop being such a wet rag. So it's like maybe a downer.
A wet rag is someone who is just no fun.
That's so weird. Oh, okay, like a drag.
That's weird. A wet rag doesn't really make any sense to me.
I felt like I've heard it once before, maybe. Wet rags are kind of gross and weary and like, ugh. So it makes sense.
I'm gonna play you some new music, and you tell me if you like it, okay?
Just yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, no comment. Just do I like it or don't like it?
Whether you like it or not.
I go for that. You can dance to that. It's good moves.
I don't like the tom-toms in the background.
Oh, no, that's nice. Huh?
The voice is not too bad, but
That's not the
it's
move.
not music that I would spend
Good.
any time
It
with.
moves you.
Let's do word association with like current pop culture. I'll throw a couple words at you. You tell me what the first thing that pops into your mind is.
Okay.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games? Food?
Snooki.
No, oh, Nookie. What I
Nookie.
oh.
When we were young, they
Nest.
said,
Nookie, I know what.
Nookie?
Yeah, Nookie was a big word in those
Did you
days.
get any nookie?
This is the next song.
Okay.
Okay.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, booty,
It's rap. It's rap music.
Buddha, Buddha, Buddha what?
What's he talking about?
Underwear. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha underwear.
Raz my berries.
Raz my berries. That sounds a little scandalous again.
Sounds nasty. Kind of like a sexual joke. You raz my berries.
This makes me think of like that quote. It's like, make my day, raz my berries.
I think it just means like messing with your emotions. I don't know whether it'd be happy or bad.
I assume that it means like, whew, I'm getting like angry. Like, man, that really razzes my berries.
It means like tickle the funny bone. Like you sure razzed my berries with that joke.
Razz my berries could be like, get me pumped.
When you're excited. Like, oh, that really razzes my berries. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really excited about that, or I like that. Razz my berries. Love it already. Getting it tattooed.
Razz my berries means to be impressed or excited.
That's weird. Like, why don't you just call it cool or awesome?
Sounds very sexual.
It just sounds sexual. You say that in a supermarket, all the moms are gonna turn around and look at you and be like, my children's ears.
All of these things sound mildly sexual, and I'm pretty sure the 1950s was just an era of repressed sexuality. The elders are gonna hate me watching this video.
Yes, 100%. Listen, oh, I am so irritated, and you can't call the telephone company. I don't know what happened to good old Illinois Bell Telephone that I used to work for. What is, I didn't hear the baby name. What do you think of the baby name North? North? Whose name is that? Spell it. North? You're kidding.
While the previous clips show the humorous side of generational changes, communicating across generations can prove difficult. Industry jargon, complex process explanations, and our desire to move quickly can make communicating with someone from another generation even more challenging. The University of Minnesota published a study on improving interaction among the generations. In the slide shown here, the 5 main generations we interact with today are identified. This information, like the formative experiences, attitude toward career, and preference when making financial decisions, was used to identify a set of values for each generation. Traditionalists, or maturists, are the oldest generation. This generation experienced the Great Depression and World War II. In general, traditionalists are private, hard workers, and are attached to their possessions. Traditionalists prefer face-to-face communication, and often require more time for them to share their feelings. Their word is their bond, and they value their time, so meeting expectations and being prepared is critical to successful interactions with traditionalists. Baby boomers make up the largest segment of our population. They grew up during the Cold War, saw the landing on the moon, and experienced Woodstock. They are very family-oriented. Baby boomers are competitive, and thrive for possibilities and change. Baby boomers often challenge rules or processes if they do not see the need for them. Presenting options, answering questions thoroughly while expecting to be pressed for details, and avoiding controlling language are keys to successful communications with baby boomers. Generation X is the next group. This generation grew up in the Reagan, Gorbachev, Thatcher era. They saw the fall of the Berlin Wall, were the first to experience mobile technology, and saw divorce rates skyrocket. Xers love information, and prefer to research ways to solve their own problems. Xers tend to have a what's in it for me attitude, opposed to being concerned about the big picture. Short conversations, email when available, and providing and seeking consistent feedback is crucial to creating positive experiences with an Xer. Generation Y and Z are the youngest groups. They grew up with social media, terrorist attacks, reality TV, and cloud computing. In general, they are optimistic, diverse, autonomous, and rely on technology, using action words, offering alternative communication methods, and seeking their feedback are important to good communication with these generations. As you can see, each generation was influenced by unique world events, and relate to the world and people around them differently. Understanding what motivates and what values one holds is valuable information as you attempt to meet their needs through our claims process. A great first step during your initial claim review is to ask yourself, who am I speaking to? My grandparent, my parent, my peer, or my child?